YouTube family, what's happening? What it is? What's the business? What's going on with you? Me, I'm just chilling. It's the end of the year. It's literally the end of the year. It is December 31st, 2023. The end of the year. I hope everybody has had a year of full of growth and they're planning on having another year with more potential to grow and to be a better, first of all, follower of Christ, a better believer, a better human being, a better father, brother, sister, everything. I hope that this year coming up, you got some goals that you set for yourself and that you plan on accomplishing. Me, I have a couple goals that I plan on accomplishing. I have some skills that I plan on sharpening. I have some things that I plan on tackling, doing, you know what I mean? With everything going on in the world, it's looking like there's a huge time clock that's ticking. And it seems like, yo, if you're not, as my cousin would say, ishing, then get off the pot. And that's what's it's coming down to in 2024. Whatever you said you was gonna do, you should be doing it, or you should be in the process of uh, initiating that this year. I have a main goal that I would like to accomplish this year coming up, and that is to um, allow God to really take a hold of uh, me personally and not have to fall back on. And it's not, it's having not having to allow, allowing God to just work in my life and not having something to fall back on. Not as far as like drugs and in regards to like maintenance medication. So like I take certain maintenance medication that keeps me evenly balanced, like keeps me balanced, keeps me on an even keel, and I rely on it heavily. It's medication to where if I can go take a drug test, I'll pass every time. It's not that serious, but it's serious enough for me to want to um, not have to rely on it. And it's a big deal, dude. It's a big deal. The last time I wasn't on anything, like I didn't have to rely on nothing, was in I want to say 2014, 10 years. 10 years. And it's been a hell of a battle, man. I'm telling you, people that know me, like you know me personally, you know my struggle, you know my story. If you don't know my story, you can go to the beginning of my YouTube page and you can watch, I think, like the first or second video I made ever, and it was my testimony. Matter of fact, I started this YouTube page this year. So I got some plans for this YouTube page. And you know what? Here's the thing. I don't do a lot of content because when I want to do content, I want to make sure I give you guys something poignant to say. You know what I mean? I don't want to get on here and ramble and move and be like. Y'all don't want to watch that. Y'all don't want to hear that. So when I create videos, I make content. Um, I want to be able to say something educational, something that you can use, and something that you'll be able to remember. So I don't get on here just saying any and everything. Um, so whenever I get an idea in my head, like okay, I can create some content, and I get a idea, I don't research and I don't practice it. I just get on here and I go for what I know. Um, I go for broke, you know. But yeah, this year, man, it's the name of this video is gonna be just year in review. It's a year in review. Um, this is what I think everybody should be doing. I think everybody should be taking a look at how this year's been for you and looking into what you want next year to look like for you and initiate that day one. Day one, tomorrow. I mean, you should have things mapped out for you and what you want. Make it realistic, make it attainable, um, and just work towards it, man. You don't. And don't gas yourself out within the first week of 2024. You know what I mean? Make sure that you're doing something. If you need to pace yourself, pace yourself. Matter of fact, you need to pace yourself. Don't gas yourself out. That's what a lot of people issues are. They gas themselves out within the first 2 weeks of 2024, and they say, "Oh, ain't nothing gonna change. Just forget it. I'm gonna just keep on doing what I've been doing. It's been working." Like, nah, um, nah. You just don't do that. Don't do that because you don't know how much time you got left. You don't know how much time you got left. And if you've been following what's going on in the world, man, it's not, you don't have a lot of time. We don't. So you don't want to live with regrets. I live with regrets every day. I wake up and I go to sleep with regrets. So many regrets. So many regrets in my life. So many. You know, I mean, I stunted my growth in my life for the past 10 years. I've been stunting my growth because I've been in bondage. You know, I've been in just a psychological bondage, mental bondage, which I think is worse than some of the worst stuff ever because you can have time go by and realize you haven't went nowhere and done nothing, and then you see people that surpassed you or have more than you, or you see people being where you should be at. So, but I just wanted I want y'all to be able to see yourself in 2024 having no regrets, doing everything you can to better yourself, to better your spiritual walk, and to accomplish and work on your mental health and whatever that means within reason. You know what I mean? What that means is you're not hating yourself. You're not looking at the past so much. You're not living with so much regret. You're not holding anybody. Um, you're not like having any animosity with people and that will hold you up and will not allow you to grow. If you got something against somebody, and you've been having something against this certain person, that can keep you stunted too. That can stunt you. God will keep you in a perpetual cycle. He'll put you in the hamster wheel, and you'll be running, and then you won't be able to get nowhere until you get yourself right with that one person. That'll happen too. That's happened before. Um, but yeah, that's what I want for everybody because I want it for myself. So if I can get it for myself, I would love to have. I like to see people do well. I love to see people do well. Um, you know, I love to see people do well. It warms my heart. It does. Definitely people who look like me. Love to see people do well. So 2024, man. I don't want to sound cliche, but everybody, like, this is it. This is like a last lap. You know what I mean? This is the last year that, I'm not saying it's the last year, but this is the year that God has given you to get it right, get it together, do it everything, ever you want to do, get the goals accomplished that you want to get accomplished, whether it's losing weight, whether it's getting back to, a good relationship with Him. This is it. This is it. I'm surprised He gave us this long. For honest with you, I'm surprised He gave me this long. I'm surprised He gave a lot of y'all this much time. I wake up every day like, hey, I'm still here. Shoot, you know what I'm saying? So, take advantage of it, man, because golly, man, y'all don't understand how much regret and frustration and bitterness, man. That stuff will eat you up if you don't, accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish. That stuff will eat you up mentally, and it'll start affecting your health. You know what I mean? Like, it'll start affecting your physical health. So get that together. Get it together, man. Get it together. Or just be okay. If you don't have it in you, or if you are not motivated enough to accomplish things you want to accomplish, then have that conversation with yourself. Like, yo, this is what we want, and it's all good. It is what it is. And but I don't think anybody really wants to be like that though. I don't think anybody wants that for themselves. I don't. Like I said, I live with so much regret, man. Every day, I think about almost every moment of the day. I think about all my shortcomings. I think about every mistake I made. I think about because I'm constantly reminded of where I should be and where I could be if I had made that right instead of making that left every single day, almost every moment of every day. But I'm thankful at the same time, and I know I'm blessed because God could have done me worse. As a matter of fact, I could have done myself worse because it wasn't His fault. It's my fault. You know what I mean? It's my fault because I made decisions that I made. It ain't His fault. It wasn't a lot of stuff that I did wasn't in His plan, but it was His plan to continue to keep me, even though I made the mistakes, because He has mercy and He's everlasting. Um, so, year in review, 2023. I hope everybody has a blessed day. Stay safe. If you can't handle the liquor, stay off the drink because you don't want to wake up in 2024 with new charges. That's what you don't want to do. Is wake up in 2024 with a case. Absolutely not. We trying to stay away from cases. All right. The only cases you want is a case that you got to open up for some jury or for some new product or some new something. That's the only case you want. You don't want no case where you have to roll up in somebody's courthouse. You know what I'm saying? None of that for 2024. Nothing but healthy, positive choices and outcomes that are going to better you, the people around you, those who you love, people you come in contact with, because that's all we want. There's not enough time to make mistakes. Those times are over with. Your chances of making mistakes are over with. Those years are over. They're done. 2024. Let's let it be the year of reestablishment, a year of refreshing yourself, and a year of positive and linear growth. God bless y'all. Love y'all. Y'all take care. And I'll see y'all in 2024. Peace out.